Hey champions, how you doing, man? This is Coach Akers, Mr. Akers for most of you. And have you ever been in a group where you felt a little different or it wasn't quite the same? Well, the book I'm going to read today is about that all of us matter. And I tell you what, the cool thing is that when you get to the end of the book, you understand that we all have a part. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in a second. Tacky the Penguin by Helen Lester. Illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sung songs like How many toes does a fish have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could mean only one thing: hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're going to catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with a switch and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're going to catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with the switch and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. and he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs? Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder. Yep, I wonder. The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind the maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly and perfect, hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. And now I have three questions for you. Question number one: what is something that is unique about you? Question number two: who is the silliest person you know? Question number three: is it better to laugh with someone or at someone? Champions, please understand that, in order for us to be as powerful as possible, we need all the folks that are with us. And sometimes you can be the odd bird, but that odd bird helps us in the midst. Now, what you're going to take away from this is that we are going to be the generation unified and create the inclusion revolution. And what that means is that all of us make a strong team. Peace, and make sure that you include everyone.